All set for opening tip here tonight between Calvary Temple and Boyd Christian. Calvary will control first in those blue uniforms going left to right. They'll be starting tonight Kristen Cornwell, Regina Carson, Ava Stocks, Hannah Perozic, and Isabella Johnson. 3 ball out front from Johnson is no good. And pushed back up the other way by Boyd Christian. 3 ball won't go. And back underneath, and that's stolen away. Boyd Christian out of McMinnville, Tennessee. The Lady Broncos will start Kinsley Grissom, Leah Wright, Audrey Durham, Sarah Woodruff, and Anna Jones. In the paint, that runner's no good. Rebound picked up by Woodruff. And now tracked down in the backcourt by Carson. Cornwell holds out front. A whistle and ball just goes out of bounds, so it will be Calvary basketball on the near side. Cornwell leaves it in the middle to Johnson. Now back out front. Johnson in the paint again. And we've got 3 seconds. Believe that might be on Johnson. .6:30 to go opening quarter and no score. Pass goes down in the post. Nice little step through. And the layup by Leah Wright. And a 2-0 lead for the Broncos. Cornwell off to Carson. Back to Cornwell again. Broncos in a 3-2 zone. Don't see that a whole lot. But teams that do run it seem to have a pretty good amount of success with it. We have a whistle and a foul on that shot. It didn't go for Johnson, but she will go to the free throw line. I believe that foul's on Leah Wright. That would be her first. And team first. Free throw off the mark for Isabella. She'll have one more coming. And she'll make 1 of 2. 2-1 lead here for Boyd. Good pass in the post. That's a really nice look. Layup missed on the inside by Jones. And now picked up, and Calvary will bring it up into the front court. Cornwell to Johnson down the lane, and she'll lay it up and in. Good take from Isabella Johnson. 3-2 the lead for Calvary. Back over along the baseline to Grissom, trying to swing it back out front to Wright. On the post, a little spin move, and that's too strong. Rebound tipped out. Johnson out on the run. Down the lane, that runner's no good. Rebound tied up. It will be Boyd basketball here. On the lane, that runner is good. Good take to the hoop by Audrey Durham. A 4-3 lead. We got a whistle and a foul off of the initial steal. They stayed back. believe it's on Kristen Cornwell. That'll be her first, team first. So that little bit of pressure just out of nowhere caused not only a turnover, but also a foul. The free throw off the mark from Durham. She'll have another one coming. It comes into the front court. That won't go. Rebound tipped underneath. And finally collected. Inside three ball. That's short. Calvary will bring it back up. 4 minutes to go first quarter. And we got a whistle and a foul. And Johnson's going to get called for a charge. That's Isabella's first, team second. Grissom into the front court. Kicks it back out. Jones, now they try to go inside. That's stolen away. Johnson off the right side. Out front to Cornwell. Thought about a three, and then her pass is stolen away. Out on the break, right down the lane. She'll lay it up and in with the left hand. A 6-3 lead for the Broncos. Johnson trying to bring it up. We have a timeout to Calvary, a full timeout. 3:09 to go in the first. Back with more in a moment. You're watching the NACA. Three ball on the baseline, bounces off, no good. Back the other way comes the Broncos, and we have whistle and a travel. Go back over to Calvary. And pass off, picked up now by Cornwell. Comes it up to Carson. Now three ball on the baseline. That won't go. And out of bounds it goes. We'll stay with Calvary. Up front, it comes to Cornwell. Off to Carson. Back to Cornwell again. And that knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Calvary. Out top, three is off the mark by Cornwell. And back to the way come the Broncos on the run. Ahead it comes, layup missed, rebound tipped, and Calvary gets it back again. Johnson down the lane, she lost it, now we'll pick it up. Out front for Cornwell. Well, top three ball, no good. Out of the hands of Cornwell. We'll try to track it down back out near half court. Well, top long two, that banks off, no good. Once again, Calvary gets it back. Three ball on the wing, that won't go for Cornwell. Well, so far, the shooting hasn't exactly gone the way that Calvary Temple would like, but they are getting plenty of rebounds, so as long as you keep doing that, I guess you just keep firing and eventually something will go in. That won't go. Now back out with it comes Durham down the lane. She'll lay it up, good in the foul. That's a good take from Audrey Durham. So foul would be on Kristen Cornwell, her second, team third. And the free throw is good. 9-3. Johnson pushes it up the near side, now gets it back. In front to Cornwell. Now back on the wing, up top, three ball, that goes in and out. And back up with it come the Broncos. Grissom into the front court. Backs it out. Up top for Durham. Pull-up jumper from 10 feet, that's good. I'll tell you what, Audrey can play the game, there's no doubt about that. On both ends of the floor, too. 11-3 is the lead for Boyd Christian. Take a break, come back with the second quarter in just a moment. You're watching the NACA. Start of the second quarter, an 11-3 lead for the Broncos of Boyd Christian. Johnson down the lane, throws that up, no. And Boyd will come back out of there with it. Grissom left it down low for Woodruff, now inside, that wouldn't go, but rebound back up and in by Leah Wright. 13-3. Johnson left it off in the wing, 15-footer there, won't go. And we got a whistle and a 3-second violation, I do believe. Grissom into the front court. On the post it goes, that runner's no good. And the rebound down low to Stocks. Cornwell off to Carson. Cornwell for three. That goes. So finally a shot falls for Calvary Temple. They're now 1 of 8 from three-point range. 13-6 is the lead for Boyd. Pass to the post. Another really good look. I mean, that's a great pass from Durham and a good finish on the inside by Leah Wright. 15-6. Down the lane. And back out it comes. Johnson. Top to Cornwell. Underneath. That shot blocked. We got a whistle and a travel underneath. And Sydney Perry will check in. Now Durham will walk it up again. Up to Woodruff. Top to Jones. Good patience here. That pass a little too tall that time around for Leah Wright underneath. Durham had the right idea, just too much air under it. Coming in up on 5:30 to go here in the first half. Johnson down the lane, throws up a runner. That won't go. Rebound underneath and taken away by Durham. Durham down the lane. Fires, that won't go. Rebound underneath. Trying to clear it out is Johnson. Something to the front court. Johnson down the lane. She lost it. And now the Broncos will sew it up. We have a timeout on the floor. 30-second timeout. 5:03 to go in the half. Back here in just a moment. Out of the timeout. Boyd worked into the front court here. Three ball out front. That won't go from Jones. And now Calvary will bring it back up. 4:40 to go in the half. It's on the wing, out top. And they'll kick it off from the baseline. Three ball won't go. Off it comes to Wright. Back out front to Grissom. Right in the post again. Wow, up and under move. Couldn't finish. Gets her own rebound back though. Fights it up, no, but she will head to the free throw line. So that foul will go on Hannah Perozic. That's her first. Team fourth. So Leo Wright's back to the free throw line. First one's no good. Leo will have another one coming. As back into the lineup for Boyd comes Audrey Durham along with Sid Durham. And Wright misses a pair. So Johnson into the front court. Off to Cornwell. Pass underneath is stolen away. And Audrey Durham pushes it up the far side to Grissom. In the post for Wright. Good pass underneath. That shot blocked on the inside. Now cleared out by Johnson. And 3 ball in the corner is good. Triple for Isabella Johnson. 15-9 the lead for the Broncos. Perry hands it off to Wright. Off to Durham. Durham down the lane, gets all the way in, missed the runner, rebound, put back up, no, but another foul. So Ava Stocks with her first foul, team 5th. And as Wright misses another one, now 0 for 3 from the line. Second one also off the mark. So Leah now 0 for 4 from the line, but somehow the Broncos get the rebound. Jumper on the wing, no good from Durham. Rebound tipped. And saved back in. Now Calvary trying to push it up the floor. Johnson into the front court. That knocked out of bounds. And it will stay with Calvary. 2:57 to go in the half. Three ball out front, good again. Well, now all of a sudden Calvary Temple beginning to heat up from behind the arc. 15-12, 2:45 to go in the half. Durham down the lane, stepped through, couldn't finish though. And now cleared out. Johnson up the middle of the floor. And picked up by Johnson along the baseline, runner there, that won't go. And we got a whistle and a foul underneath. That will end up being Audrey Durham. That's her first, team second. Cornwell tried to go in the middle. Johnson kicked it right side. Back to Cornwell again. Johnson down the lane. Really nice look. That's a beautiful pass. And the shot missed underneath, but it will stay with Calvary. Nice down low, deflected. Picked up by Carson. Cornwell. Johnson for three. That's no good. Rebound underneath, picked up by Calvary Temple. That jumper wouldn't go from Carson, but another rebound for Calvary. Baseline jumper, that's no good. And Calvary almost got another rebound. But a foul on Ava Stocks. That's her second. And team sixth. 1:39 left in the half. And a 3-point lead for Boyd Christian. Down the lane, that's stolen away, and Johnson is fouled. That was like a hockey check or something. Take a look at this again. You want to see some full contact in basketball, you got that right here. That's about as full contact as you can get. 1:25 to go in the half. Still a 3-point lead. As Cornwell backs it out. Dribble at far side. Front track down by Cornwell again. Down to 50 seconds to go in the half. Johnson back to Cornwell. Now back to Johnson for three. That's good. Triple for Isabella Johnson. And when you watch Calvary Temple, that's what you get used to, is them running offense until they get a good look. They've done that for many years. Underneath, layup good, and the foul. The bucket light by Leah Wright. And that will be on Hannah Perozic, her second. And right to the free throw line here, try to complete the three-point play. That's in and out. Rebound underneath, now finally cleared out by Calvary. Johnson with it, down to the last 20 seconds of this first half. Johnson with it again. And it's out to Cornwell. Down to 6 seconds. Johnson trying to create now down the lane. Running out of room. Three at the buzzer, no. And that will do it for the half. 17-15 is the lead for Boyd Christian. Your first half totals for Calvary Temple: 6 points for Kristen Cornwell on 2 3-point field goals. 8 points for Isabella Johnson, including 2 threes and 1 of 2 from the line. Calvary is 4 of 13 from 3-point range. For Boyd Christian, 7 points for Audrey Durham, including 1 of 3 from the free throw line. 10 points for Leah Wright. She is 0 for 5 from the line. Boyd is 0 for 3 from 3-point range. All right, we'll take a break. Come back in about 10 minutes with the start of half number 2. You're watching the NACA National Tournament.
Can one choice change a life? When it's a big choice like choosing a college, it's safe to say yes. Put yourself in the shoes of a new student. You want teachers you can really learn from, classes you look forward to, friends who share your faith, and times you won't forget. But more than that, you want a college that prepares you to serve God with your life. Pensacola Christian College offers all this and more. Come see what a Christ-centered campus is like during college days at Pensacola Christian College.
Well, start of the second half, 17-15 is the lead for Boyd Christian. As Calvary will bring it up. Jumper good. The little 10-footer from Isabella Johnson. Tie at 17, and that pass sails out of bounds. Go back over to Calvary. Deflected out of bounds. Johnson in the middle of the floor, and whistle on the travel. On the lane, that runner is good. Nice take to the hoop by Kinsley Grissom. 19-17. It's picked up in the backcourt. Can get up the floor. Outside Johnson. Off to Cornwell. And Calvary will restart here. 3 ball out front. That's good. Triple for Kristen Cornwell. Why? Boyd just decided to walk away and leave her standing there alone for a 3. I don't know, but she just decided to go ahead and shoot it if they're going to leave her there. Woodruff back out front to Jones. Off to Grissom. Down the lane. Layup no, but a whistle and a foul. That is the team first this half on Calvary Temple. Free throw off the mark for Durham. By the way, Boyd only 2 of 10 from the free throw line so far in this game. We're all tied up at 20. 6:10 to go in the third. Johnson down the lane, couldn't get the layup to go. Back underneath, outside 3 ball, that's good. Another triple for Kristen Cornwell, her 4th 3 of the game. And it's back to a lead here for Calvary Temple. With 5:38 to go, 3 ball out top. That's no good from Jones. Rebound underneath, put back up, no. Tracking it down is Woodruff. Saved it on the far side, but picked up by Cornwell. Cornwell on the baseline for Carson. Inside the Johnson, good pass underneath. Layup missed by Stocks. It will carry out of bounds, and it will be Broncos basketball. So Grissom brings it up. Pass comes in the post to Jones, goes through her hands. Picked up by Carson, lost again, layup no, and finally cleared out by Calvary. 23-20 the lead for Calvary Temple. Johnson in the front court, she has it taken away. Down the lane, Wright will finish with the right hand. The 23-22 inbounds pass is stolen, and we have a whistle and a foul. And that foul will be on Cornwell. That's her 3rd, team 2nd. Inbounds pass goes through the hands of Durham. Now inside. Jones left it off underneath. That won't go from right. We got a whistle and a foul. I think that's on Carson. That would be her second. So there's nobody announcing fouls on anything tonight. So if you don't catch it, and the table's on the other side of the gym, so if you don't catch it right away, it's not repeated anywhere. So sometimes it's just a matter of trying to give it your best guess as to what they're holding up as a number. Jumper on the baseline. That's good by Regina Carson. (25-22). Outside Grissom. Good pass inside. And the layup by Anna Jones. 25-24. Inbounds pass is picked off by Grissom. Down the lane. Good pass underneath. And the layup by Woodruff. 26-25. Yes, ahead. 15-footer on the baseline. That rattles around and out. Jones with the rebound. Hands off to Wright. Wright for three. That's off the mark. And will carry out of bounds. And we'll whistle and a timeout. 3:22 to go in the third. Back with more in a moment. You're watching the NACA. And another turnover for Calvary Temple. There have been quite a few of those in this game. Three ball on the baseline. That's no good. And rebound to Johnson. Almost another turnover. Down to 3 minutes to go in the third. Johnson trying to go out front and another turnover. Pass ahead on the break. That shot blocked underneath by Carson. And then she blocked it again. Couple of blocks, and then we have a whistle and a foul as well. And I believe that's going to be on Sarah Woodruff, her first, team first this half. Johnson into the front court. And gives it up to Cornwell. Johnson down the lane. We got a whistle and a foul. So it will be on Leah Wright. That is her second and team second. First free throw is good. All tied up at 26, 2:29 to go in the third. And she goes 1 of 2 that trip. Back the other way, that knocked out of bounds. The Broncos will keep it. Underneath, Jones goes off the glass and scores. Good entry pass by Durham. Jones just goes straight up off the glass. 28-26. Carson, Johnson down the middle. That's blocked and now controlled by the Broncos. Up the near side comes right. Little stop and go. Layup, no, but a whistle and a foul. That will be on Hannah Perozic. That's her third and team fourth. First free throw is good. And we have a timeout to Calvary Temple. 1:54 to go in the third. Back with more in a moment. You're watching the NACA. Free throw good by Wright. 30-26 now the lead for the Broncos. Jumper along the baseline. That won't go for Carson. Now let feed ahead. Good pass. Layup missed by Wright off a really nice look from Durham. Got a whistle and another foul. That will be on Audrey Durham, her second, team third. Cornwell into the front court. Off to Johnson down the lane, throws one up on the run. That wouldn't go. Now we got a whistle and a jump ball. We'll stay with Calvary. Long two, that banks off, no good. Carson gives it up to Johnson, now Cornwell. Johnson down the lane, has that blocked by Jones, and what an outlet feed. Ahead to Durham, down the lane and lays it in. That's really nice on both ends of the floor. 32-26, down to 50 seconds to go in the third. Carson off to Johnson as Isabella now picked up out front. Got a whistle and an illegal screen out front on Kristen Cornwell. And here's the problem with that. If I have this right, that is her fourth. Now, of course, I'm not official in any capacity. It could be her third, but in any case, she's getting in foul trouble. In the post, that layup wouldn't go. Rebound back up, no. We got a whistle and another foul. So that foul on Ava Stocks, her third. Free throw off the mark, and Jones will have another one coming. Leah Argueta into the lineup as well. And the second free throw off the mark. Down to 15 seconds to go in the third. Inside Johnson. Carson trying to dump it underneath. Down to 5 seconds. Johnson's going to fire up a three. That won't go. And that will do it for the third quarter. 32-26 is the lead for Boyd Christian. We'll take a break. Come back with your fourth quarter in just a moment. You're watching the NACA.
Can one choice change a life? When it's a big choice like choosing a college, it's safe to say yes. Put yourself in the shoes of a new student. You want teachers you can really learn from, classes you look forward to, friends who share your faith, and times you won't forget. But more than that, you want a college that prepares you to serve God with your life. Pensacola Christian College offers all this and more. Come see what a Christ-centered campus is like during college days at Pensacola Christian College.
Start of quarter number 4. Good pass on the inside. Jones couldn't get that to go, and the rebound cleared out underneath. Johnson out on the run. Gives it up to Cornwell. She'll fire another three, and that one's short. And the rebound comes down to Calvary. On the baseline for Carson. Back inside for Perozic. Johnson. Back out front. Again, Cornwell with it. Right in the middle of the floor. That won't go. Rebound tipped out. And now finally controlled by Grissom. Grissom down the lane as that pass knocked out of bounds. And it will be Broncos basketball here as Sarah Woodruff checks in. Three ball on the baseline. That's off the mark. Rebound collected underneath. Put back up. No. By Wright. And now back out of there with it comes Johnson down the lane. That runner won't go. Rebound tip back out. Isabella tracks it down. In front, Cornwell. In the post for Stocks, and that's stolen away. Down the lane, runners no good by Durham, and then we got a whistle and a foul. And that will be the third on Audrey, team fourth. Cornwell almost threw that away. Matter of fact, did throw it away. Down the lane, runner there, rattles around it in. That's a nice little floater from Kinsley Grissom. 34-26. So Johnson out front. Look out top, Cornwell on the wing. Back to Johnson. Off to Cornwell. Johnson for three, and she hit that, but there's a timeout called just before that. Well, the bench is saying, oh, this is an interesting scenario. Bench is saying that they didn't call a timeout. The referee heard the words timeout, so blew the whistle. So the problem with that is it becomes an inadvertent whistle, and even though that shot is made, I guess they're just going to say it's a timeout. So they're just going to say it's a 30-second timeout. So one way or another, Calvary Temple's getting a timeout. I'm only we're clear across the gym. I'm only guessing that's what the bench was saying to them, was that they hadn't called it. But whatever it is, the timeout is granted, and that negates the three-point field goal from Johnson. And again, that's just a guess on my part. I don't actually know if that's what the conversation was, but that seemed like that would be a logical conclusion. And Johnson tried to throw it off of Leah Wright, which wasn't a bad idea, except it bounced off of Wright and then came back and hit her out of bounds. Off to Woodruff, back to Jones. Inside, Jones spins, fires, that won't go, and the rebound underneath to Calvary Temple, and Jones just takes that out of her hands. That should be a travel, and is. A good aggressive move from Jones, just took one too many steps. And it comes to Carson, ahead now on the run. That layup is good by Kristen Cornwell. 34-28, down to 5:20 to go. Grissom off to Woodruff. Back to Jones. Durham. Three ball on the wing. That's off the mark by Grissom. Put back up, no. Not a loose ball, and it will be Calvary basketball. It comes to Cornwell. In the backcourt to Johnson. Pushes it ahead to Carson. That pass is kicked. And it will stay Calvary basketball. See right here that Hannah throws her foot out. So three ball on the baseline. That rattles around and off. And back out with it from the Broncos, and then they turn it over. Down the lane, that runner's no good. And finally, Leah Wright comes away with it. And in the break down the lane, nice little spin move and the layup from Kinsley Grissom. 36-28, 4:30 left. Off to Johnson. And it comes, that shot blocked by Jones. And we got a whistle and a jump ball, and it'll stay with Calvary Temple. So we have a timeout, a full timeout to Boyd Christian. Back here in just a moment. You're watching the NACA. Out front, Carson from the free throw line. That's off the mark. And the rebound to Jones. And out come the Broncos again. Baseline jumper, good. That's a long 2 for Leah Wright. 38-28, under 4 minutes to go. Cornwell double teaming the backcourt. Back to Cornwell, and it comes to Johnson. On the baseline. Cornwell to Johnson. Back to Cornwell again. Johnson's runner won't go, and the rebound to Jones. Outlet feed ahead on the break. Grissom down the lane, missed the layup. And kicked out of bounds. It will remain with the Broncos. With 3:22 to go. That's down low. Jones goes up, no. Rebound cleared out by Johnson. Johnson across to Cornwell. Back up top. 3 ball won't go. And the rebound comes down to Wright. Jumper on the baseline, no good. And now collected by Johnson. That knocked out of bounds. And it will stay with Calvary. And up it comes. Carson pulls up in the front court, back out to Cornwell. Down to 2:30 to go. 3 ball out front. That won't go from Johnson. Jumper from the free throw line's no good, but whistle and a foul called on Audrey Durham. That's her 4th, I believe. To the free throw line goes Regina Carson. As Carson hits the first, so one more coming. And the second one off the mark. Pass ahead. Durham tried to save it and has it out of bounds. And it will be Calvary basketball. Carson gives it up to Johnson. 2:15 to go. Johnson wide open for 3. That won't go. And the rebound to Wright. Ahead on the break. That layup is good. And it's now a 40-29 lead with 1:50 to go. And timeouts to Calvary Temple. A full timeout. Back with more in just a moment. You're watching the NACA. A little timeout. The shot blocked as Johnson tried to get to the hoop. Down to 1:40 to go. Holding out front is Grissom. On to Woodruff. All right with it, and way too much time coming off the clock if you're Calvary. And at this point, you've let minutes pretty much gone now with 25 seconds or more running off the clock. There's a turnover, but we're down under a minute to go now, and that's kicked twice, and I guess no call either way. 3 ball outside, wouldn't go by Johnson. Now Johnson out front, that won't go. And now the Broncos are just gonna hold it here in the backcourt. That ends up going out of bounds. So we'll see, I think it's Kinsley Grissom who is down. We'll take a little break, check on her in just a moment. So 40 seconds left, and a turnover there, picked up by Leah Wright. And now the Broncos can effectively just run out the clock here. Up the near side, Cindy Perry is fouled on the near side. And Perry will go to the free throw line. As Boyd Christian looks to advance. Boyd Christian, the Lady Broncos out of McMinnville, Tennessee, and 14-13 on the year, coached by Tim Page in his first year. Free throw off the mark. Be collected by Calvary. By the way, Leah Wright, in addition to her basketball, she picks up a foul here, her third. In addition to her basketball ability, she's also a 4.0 student. That and the fact that this high school is, their girls, is basically what they have on this team. They have 11 girls in the entire high school. 3 ball on the wing, that wouldn't go. Well, put back up, that won't go, and slapped out of bounds. And it will be Broncos basketball with 10 seconds left to go in an 11-point game. And it comes in the backcourt. We got a whistle and another foul. I believe that was on Hannah Perozic. That would be her 4th. There is still one more game to come your way tonight, but there'll be a little bit of a gap in between this one and the last one. The last matchup tonight starts at 8:30. Eastern time, if you will. Free throw off the mark. And down to the last couple seconds. All the Broncos have to do is inbound the ball, and this one is in the books. And There you have it. 40-29 is the win for Boyd Christian over Calvary Temple. Give you the final totals here. First off, for Calvary Temple, Regina Carson with 3 points. She was 1 of 2 from the free throw line. 14 for Kristen Cornwell, including 4 3-point field goals. 12 points for Isabella Johnson. She had 2 threes and was 2 of 4 from the free throw line. Calvary Temple, 6 of 22 from 3-point range. For Boyd Christian, Kinsley Grissom with 8 points. Sarah Woodruff had 2. Anna Jones with 4 points, including 0 for 2 from the free throw line. 10 points for Audrey Durham. She was 2 of 5 from the free throw line. 16 points for Leah Wright. She was 2 of 8 from the free throw line. Boyd 0 for 9 from 3-point range in this game, but they do win it 40-29. All right, we'll take ourselves a little break. We'll come back a little bit later tonight, roughly an hour, for our last game of the night, again at 8:30 here Eastern Time. You've been watching the NACA National Championship Tournament.